Hey fantastic humans, my name is Daniela Rose and I am going to run you through what my savoury breakfast looks like in the morning, well one of the variations. So let's get started. My savoury breakfast will generally include 2 eggs, some mushies, a tomato, an avocado. Really hot tip for avocado, if you open it up, so just slice it down the middle and open it up, use the part that doesn't have the seed in it first, because keeping this in the avocado will actually keep it fresher for longer. And a handful of either asparagus or broccoli. So I'm going to show you how I quickly prep that. I like to peel my mushrooms, so I just simply take out the stalk and then peel off the edges like that. So I've just finished peeling those mushrooms. Next step is to cut off the ends of the asparagus, because this part up here is quite hard. You can see where the colour starts to change, so I'll aim for about there. I generally go, so just cutting off the hard ends there and then cut off about that. I've got some water boiling here, so I'm just going to throw the asparagus straight in there and move it around. We don't want them cooking for too long. And just here I've put some butter on, and I'm going to chuck those mushrooms in just like that. I normally like to start all facing down and then flip them over. I've got that stuff cooking on the stove. I'm just going to prep the tomato and the avocado. So I generally slice straight down the middle and take out that part there just by kind of doing a little triangle in, just to take that top part off. There we go. Okay, next step is just to take that pip out. Just use the knife like that. Leave that on the side there, and then I generally just draw lines into it to make kind of cubes like that. And if you want, you can use a spoon to take that all out, but I just generally squeeze it out onto a plate. It means you don't need to dirty any more dishes. Okay, so I've just flipped those over and they're almost ready to take out. You don't want them to become too squishy, because all the nutrients end up leaving it and in the water, so you don't want to cook them for too long. And as I said, I sometimes put in broccoli, including the stalk, because the stalk is nice and crunchy. So I'm going to take these things out, put them on the plate, and then show you how to make the most delicious scrambled egg. The trick to the best tasting scrambled eggs is, as you can see, that pan is super duper hot. I'm going to mix these just as I'm about to put them in. So I've just got 2 eggs there. Like that. Literally chuck that in. As you can see, that butter's going. It's melting, it's melting, it's melting. See how it's starting to form brown around the edges? We want that to happen, so we're just going to... Perfect. And then when it's all brown like that, you literally pour your eggs in. And I suggest taking it off the heat at this point. Just pull the edges in like this. And then depending on how much you like to cook your eggs, will depend on how much you cook it. But I don't like mine cooked very long, so I can take that off the heat and just flip it. There you go. And I generally put salt and pepper on afterwards. Okay folks, so there you have it. You've got the mushies, avo, tomato, the egg, asparagus. To seal the deal, I'm adding Mama's Ivard. This is the bomb. It's a capsicum relish, which just tastes divine. I'll show you the label there. So it's homestyle relish with roasted peppers, eggplant, sunflower oil and sea salt. And I'll have my breakfast with a rice cake. So that's what my breakfast generally looks like, guys. The reason I have a rice cake is because I am gluten intolerant. So rice cakes are gluten-free and a good alternative to bread. So there you have it folks, quick, easy, delicious, nutritious. And remember to take a moment, sit down, have a look at your food, take it all in visually and with all other senses before eating, because it will aid with digestion. Eat mindfully and you'll find that you'll feel fuller for longer. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm off to eat this little beauty in that gorgeous garden back there, so bon appetit.